people showing up. The question had Bruce Willis provide the voice of a baby. The voice of a baby. 4 people. Yeah, if you're here and you give a big brain, it just lets me say hi to you as you come in. And yeah, let's have some fun doing some trivia. But if you don't big brain it, then I don't know and you can slip away. I'm drawing a blank on this one. What movie first had Bruce Willis provide the voice of a baby? The whole name of the movie is based on babies talking. There we go. Viper Fang giving me the R/. Yeah, that's the Reddit. Thanks for showing that. We're hanging out here and doing trivia on YouTube. So hopefully more people join, but the important people are here. Here's the first question. What movie first had Bruce Willis provide the voice of a baby? That is the question at hand. Anybody know? I'll give the answer. It's Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking. All right. What movie monster has radioactive breath? What movie monster has radioactive breath? Who's steaming with that radioactive breath? Hope you're enjoying your Friday. I think I got hopefully about an hour in me. Let's work up from 3 people. Give me a big brain if you're chiming in. And yeah, there we go. RT Sasser 08 gets it right with Godzilla. All righty, we are giving away $5. It's going to be more in future, but for now, $5 to somebody here for getting randomly a right answer. Do woodpeckers get headaches? Do woodpeckers get headaches from all that smashing away on the trees? Do woodpeckers get headaches? RT Sasser guessing no. Anybody else have an idea? Do woodpeckers get headaches? Does all that smashing? Viper Fang that says yes. Thankfully, no, it is no. I don't think I would want to be a woodpecker if every time I went at a tree, I'd end up with a headache. So here we go. What did Dionysus show mortals how to make from grapes? What did Dionysus show mortals how to make from grapes? What did she show them? That Dionysus, what did she show the world to make from grapes? RT Sasser guessing yes or no, guessing wine. Wine is the correct answer. Good job. Yes, what Viper Fang giving me the wine emoji even. Awesome. Alrighty. Next question. What garden did Adam and Eve live in? What garden? What is that famous garden's name that Adam and Eve lived in? Who knows? That famous. There we go. RT Sasser guesses right with the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden. Yes, Eden is correct. What part of an elephant has 100,000 muscles? Wow. What part of an elephant has 100,000 muscles? I think humans only have 600 muscles. And this elephant has 100,000 muscles in this part alone. Yes, Viper Fang has it right. It is the trunk. Yes, the trunk. Alrighty. We're down to 2. It's all right. Here we go. What type of cards are most often used to tell fortunes? What type of cards are most often used to tell fortunes? Who knows what those cards are called that are most often used to tell fortunes? Yes, it is the tarot card. No clue. Tarot cards. They're called tarot cards. Here we go. What line follows "My country, 'tis of thee"? That's pretty bad singing. What line follows "My country, 'tis of thee"? I don't think I had the tune quite right. 5 people watching. Hey, if you're new here, give me a big brain emoji. Know that, yeah, you just chime in with a big brain emoji. That would be awesome. Here is the current question. What line follows "My country, 'tis of thee"? HZ giving me a big brain. Nice to see you, HZ. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Do you know the answer to what line follows "My country, 'tis of thee"? Land of the free and the home of the brave. No, that's a different song. That's the national anthem. This is not part of the national anthem. What line follows "My country, 'tis of thee"? Who knows that? I need to do a little quick drink here. Is it Canada? No, this is actually it's a U.S. song. It's not a Canadian song. "My country, 'tis of thee." Anybody know that before I give the answer? We got 5 people watching. The current. Give me a big brain if you're just chiming in. What line follows "My country, 'tis of thee"? My country, 'tis of thee. Sweet land of liberty. Sweet land of liberty. Yeah, it was American. Huh. Interesting. Why is my pop-out chat quite a bit slower than this chat? Interesting. Anyways, I don't know why that is. Alrighty. Next question. What's more often used, fake or real Christmas trees? I don't know. This is from 1990s. I don't know if that's changed or not. But what is more often used, fake or real Christmas trees? What is more often used, fake or real Christmas trees? So we got a couple of reals and HC guessing fake. If it's the 90s, thinking that it's real if it's in the 90s, well, the transformation had already taken place. It is, in fact, fake. Fake. Guys, if you're new here, give me a big brain emoji. Chime in with a big brain emoji. It'd be great to see you. How many or what kind of greens did Rapunzel's mother crave to eat in the Grimm story? There we go. Yes, it was fake. What kind of greens did Rapunzel's mother crave to eat in the Grimm story? Oh my word. I'm not even sure I've even heard of this before. Unless somebody knows right away, I'm going to give the answer. The question is, what kind of greens did Rapunzel's mother crave to eat in the Grimm story? HC guessing broccoli. Anybody else? Go ahead and give me a big brain emoji just to chime in, and I'd like to say hi. What kind of greens did Rapunzel's mother crave to eat in the Grimm story? No, it's not broccoli or asparagus. It's rampion. Rampion? Rampion. Rampion. Never heard of rampion. Anybody know what rampion is? Go ahead and tell me what rampion is in the text box. Here we go. What was, I've asked some of these questions. What barnyard animal can get a sunburn? Yeah, greens, not grains. Yeah, that's why greens. Anyways, here we go. What barnyard animal can get a sunburn? Today I learned, I did not know this, that animals can get a sunburn. is a common name for several, including. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go, Viper Fang. Thanks for cut and pasting that out. Yes, the pig. A pig can get a sunburn. I didn't know that. I learned something new. What U.S. state borders the Yukon? What U.S. state borders the Yukon? Hey guys, if you're watching and you're new, just chime in with a big brain emoji or a hi. How you doing? It's great to see you come out. There's 5 of us here. Let's keep this party rolling. Let's keep this trivia party rolling. All righty. Who knows what U.S. state borders the Yukon? HZ guessing Alaska, and that is absolutely correct. That's correct. All right. What cartoon character signs off? That's all, folks. That's all, folks. What cartoon character signs off? That's all, folks. Bugs Bunny was my first inclination, but then I thought about it a little bit longer and realized it wasn't Bugs Bunny before I looked at the answer. There we go. R.T. Sasser with Porky. Porky Pig says, that's all, folks. How many legs do adult insects have? How many legs do adult insects have? Viper Fang, quick to answer, 6. And that is the correct answer. Guys, if you're new to the channel or new to this, at least this trivia right now, give me a big brain emoji. That'd be awesome. All righty. What's the top letter on most eye charts? Oh, okay. I know what this is. Yes. What's the top letter on most eye charts? Here you go. What's the letter on top of most eye charts? R.T. Sasser chiming in with the E. And HZ or Z thinking A. It is in fact Z. Z is the right one. So guys, I'm going to give you $5 at the end of this broadcast, which I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do 1 hour. People say you're supposed to do long YouTube. So 1 hour. So we're into 15 minutes. So in 40-ish minutes, I will give away $5. It's not big, but I'm going to give money every time I do a YouTube stream. So conserving cash, as it were. All righty, here we go. What type of race announces results on a tote board? What type of race announces results on a tote board? Who knows that? Who knows? What type of race is announced on a tote board? Guys, if you could give the stream a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. Would be awesome. Just lets people know that you're enjoying watching and maybe brings in a few more people. What type of race announces results on a tote board? A horse race. R.T. Sasser gets it right. A thumbs up, none that thumbs. Well, you can give me thumbs up on the chat, but also click it on the video stream below. There's a little up vote, down vote. If you could give it to me there, maybe a few more people would show up. Here we go. What nursery rhyme animal caught a crooked mouse? Thanks for the thumbs up within the chat. I assume you guys already clicked it on the video. There we go. We're up to 4. That's awesome. 4 upvotes. I appreciate it, guys. We got 5 people watching. What nursery rhyme animal caught a crooked mouse? Who caught the crooked mouse? Anybody know who caught the crooked mouse? Again, guys, we'll give $5 out. Amazon gift card towards the end of this broadcast, which is going to be another about 40 minutes or so. No, it wasn't a tiger. What nursery rhyme animal caught a crooked mouse? Anybody know the mouse? Who was the catcher of the crooked? There we go. R.T. Sasser. Guess his cat. It's a crooked cat was the answer. A crooked cat. What became Mr. Potato Head's playmate in 1953? What became Mr. Potato Head's playmate in 1953? Oof. Anybody know? Mrs. Potato Head. That is correct. HZ. Alrighty. What kind of animal are char, grayling, and goby? What kind of animals are char, grayling, and goby? There we go. We got 4 people watching and 4 upvotes. There is equilibrium in the universe. What kind of animals are char, grayling, and goby? HZ guessing dog. It's not. No, they're not dogs. Char. Didn't memorize it. Char, grayling, and goby. The question at hand. What kind of animal are char, grayling, and goby? Nope, it isn't a camel. It's not a dog. What kind of animal are char, grayling, and goby? Goby. I assume it's pronounced Gobi. The Gobi Desert. No, it's a little bit different spelling than the Gobi Desert. Anybody else? No, it's not a bird. Go ahead and give it a second guess. What kind of animal are char, grayling, and goby? The only one that I really knew was char. And so, yeah. Interesting that my... wonder what this does. No, doesn't do that. Interesting. Sorry, guys. I was just... The stream, I'm drawing a blank. A snake, a sheep. No, a char, a grayling, and a goby. They're all fish. They're all fish. I've only heard of charfish before, but the other ones, yeah, that's what it is. Alrighty. What causes grief for the Smurfs with his... Who causes grief for the Smurf with his book of spells? Not book of smells. What causes grief for the Smurfs with his book of spells? His book of spells. There we go. Gargamel. Yes, Gargamel is it. Hey guys, if you're new to the stream and just want to chime in, give me a big brain emoji, and that would be fantastic. Let me know that you're here. What pro sport would you likely utilize an audible play on the field? What pro sport would you most likely use an audible play on the field? There you go. HC's giving us the big brain. Go ahead and copy that if you don't know where the big brain emoji is. Baseball. What pro sport most likely uses an audible play on the field? It is not baseball. At least not that I know of. There we go. Viper Fang also giving me a big brain. Who else knows? What pro sport would most likely utilize an audible play on the field? Nope, not soccer. It's not soccer. Not baseball. Last time before. Yeah, audible. That's what it's called. What pro sport would most likely utilize an audible play on the field? Kind of like the, what is it? The Audible book company, right? Audible. It is football. That's when they go before the hike. They give, green 54, hike. That is what's called an audible. What serves? No. What is the dance where you bend backwards to pass under a pole? What is the dance where you bend backwards to pass under a pole? Who knows that? What is the dance where you bend backwards to pass under a pole? There we go. HZ Limbo getting it right with the limbo. RT Sasser. Yes, it's the limbo. What is the lowest male singing voice? What is the name of the lowest male singing voice? Who knows? What is the name of the lowest male singing voice? Lowest. Soprano, I think, is the highest, right? What is the lowest male singing voice? We're down to two people. Who we are? HT Sasser and HZ. Baritone and soprano. Nope, it's lower than both baritone and soprano. Nope. It's a bit lower than that. Hey, somebody news join us. Give me a big brain emoji. Let me know that you're around. At about, I'm going to do it at the 45-minute mark. So in about 20 minutes, I'm going to give $5. There's only 3 people watching, so you got a 33% chance at winning this by just knowing the right answer. What's the lowest male singing voice? Here we go. What is the lowest male singing voice? That is the question at hand. It's not soprano. It's not baritone. It's lower. It is the bass. The bass is the lowest. 1 decibel. No, it's called bass. Bass. Or bass. No, it's called bass. Who was the only U.S. president elected more than twice? I knew the answer, but I don't know why. Why did he get that opportunity? Anybody have that answer? Who was the only U.S. president elected more than twice? Bonus points. Yes, it was FDR. Bonus points for why? Why did he get that opportunity to be elected more than once? Yeah, it was FDR. I don't know why, but he was. What's the name of Japan's highest mountain? What's the name of Japan's highest mountain? If you're new to the stream, just give us the big brain emoji. Sign in. Let me know. Oh, okay. 1952. Interesting. I did not know that. There we go. White Viper Fang seems to be coming in and out. I'm glad you keep coming back, though. Yes, Mount Fuji. Bonus points. What's the longer, more official name of Mount Fuji? Mount Fuji. Anybody know that? What is the longer, more official name for Mount Fuji? And we just call it Mount Fuji because it's quicker. Anybody know before I ask the next question? All righty. No, not Fujimura. It's Fujiyama. Fujiyama. Mount Fujiyama. All right. Next question. What is here? I don't know the gender of any of you here. but hopefully one of you will know this. What's the perennial best-selling Barbie outfit? What's the perennial best-selling Barbie outfit? Who knows that? What is the perennial best-selling Barbie outfit? Just guess an outfit, and I'll let you know if it's right. No, it's an outfit, like clothing. It's not her dream house. I'm sure they sell lots of dream houses. No, it's a type of outfit. You got to think about what girls think about, what they dream about, and that should help you come up with the. Okay, RT Sasser guesses a dress. Can we be more specific on the dress? Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday or Saturday, enjoying some trivia with me. Yeah, 4 of you hanging out. Give me a big brain emoji if you just chimed in. I think I know 3 out of the 4. A Barbie princess? No, it's not a princess. It's a dress, but what kind of dress? What do girls dream about? A long dress? No, well, this is a long dress, but it's more specific than that. A short dress? No, these tend to be long dresses, but very specific type of long dress. I know this is challenging. You're a ball gown. There we go. HC gets it right. The wedding dress. Oh, there, RT Sasser. Yeah, a wedding or a bridal gown. Yes, that's the number one. Here we go. What rowdy Kansas cowtown was the home of Boot Hill Cemetery? What rowdy Kansas cowtown was the home of Boot Hill Cemetery? It's kind of got a Wild West type of name to it. What rowdy Kansas City cowtown was home to the Boot Hill Cemetery? No, not Topeka. That's kind of a Wild West kind of name. There we go. RT Sasser gets it right with Dodge City. Hey guys, if you're new to the stream, just give it a big brain emoji and let's keep going. What U.S. coin is sometimes called a Liberty or a Thin Man? It's funny, I've never heard of these names, but I guess this one. What U.S. coin is sometimes called a Liberty or a Thin Man? Who knows? A Liberty or a Thin Man? Anybody know the HZ guessing dime? And that is correct. That is correct. Which is faster, a chicken or a pig? Which is faster, a chicken or a pig? A chicken has wings. A pig doesn't. A chicken is small. A pig is big. Which is faster, a pig or a chicken? Guys, if you're new to the stream, just put in a big brain emoji. Also, just say hi or answer a question. Just so I know who's out there. Because right now, I know 3 out of the 5 people. We got pig and chicken. Who's going to break the tie? Which is faster, a chicken or a pig? Which is somebody break the tie? Which is quicker, a pig or a chicken? Anybody know? Do I have to break the tie? HZ, you're silent on the topic. Which is bigger? Which is faster? Not bigger. Did I say bigger? Which is faster, a pig or a chicken? It is, in fact, the pig. The pig can run faster than the chicken can sort of fly. Alrighty. What type of food product is Betty Crocker's Pop Secret? Yeah, chickens are surprisingly slow. Exactly. What type of food product is Betty Crocker's Pop Secret? A cake. No, it's not a cake. guys, if you're new to the channel, give me a big brain emoji. We're giving out $5. I know it's not tons of money, but there's only 5 people watching. So you got a 1 in 5 chance of guessing this the question right and getting a $5 gift card. So stick around for that. I'm gonna do it in about 15 minutes or so. What was it? What type of product is Betty Crocker's Pop Secret? No, it's not cake, brownie, or frosting. Yeah, this is a tough one. Key on the word pop. Pop Secret. Nobody has an answer for that. Go ahead and answer again. Pop Secret. Nope, not soup, not candy. One more try. Anybody know what type of food product is Betty Crocker's Pop Secret? No, it's not. No. Now we're focusing on pop, but not the right type. Not popsicle, not pop as in soda, not Rice Krispies. It's popcorn. Popcorn. Who knew? Nobody, obviously. Nobody's had Pop Secret before. What? Okay. What is the only mammal that flies? What is the only mammal that flies? There we go. Viper Fang giving us the popcorn emoji. There we go. We know the only mammal that flies is a bat. Yes, it is a bat. All right. 2 of you are hanging out, not answering, but that's fine. You probably love my voice. No, stick around. Give me a big brain emoji. Let me know that you're here. Just say hi. Here we go. Who was Jim Henson's first Muppet? Who was Jim Henson's first Muppet? 6 people watching. Somebody new. Give me a big brain emoji. Let me know that you're there. There we go. Jamie showing up with Kermit. Jamie, nice to see you. And yes, you guys are correct. It was Kermit. He was the first one. Where is the Black Forest in terms of country? It's a bit, what country is the Black Forest in? That would be a better way to ask that question. 6 people watching. I hope you're enjoying your Friday or Saturday. It's the weekend. Where is the Black Forest? Norway, Russia, and England are incorrect. They are not the location of the Black Forest. No, it's not in Russia. It's not in Finland. Somebody thinks it's a Nordic country, but it's not. It's not Bulgaria. It's not Canada. Where is the Black Forest? It's not Japan. We're going to name every country in the world at this point. I hope you're having a great day. Enjoying yourself, playing some, there we go, Japan, Scotland, Borneo, and Yemen. I should have made this the money question. No, it's not Bosnia. Who knows? Somebody who hasn't chimed in probably knows. Where is the Black Forest? Where is the Black Forest? No, it's not Brazil. I'll give you 3 last chances here. 3 more guesses, then I'll reveal. It's not China. Where is the Black Forest? We're up to 6 people watching, but only about 3 of you. There we go. HC finally getting it. It is in Germany. The Black Forest. You know Black Forest cake? Yeah, it comes from Germany. What's the most populous Spanish-speaking city in North America? Today you learn. There we go. Germany is, home to the Black Forest, Deutschland. What's the most popular Spanish-speaking city in North America? Viper Fang, nails it out of the park with Mexico. Yes, it's Mexico. What did the ugly duckling grow up to be? What did the ugly duckling grow up to be? Who knows what the ugly duckling grew up to be? There we go. HC, I think, had it, but was short a letter. RT Sasser, Viper Fang, they all knew he grew up to be a swan. How many squares are there on a checkerboard? How many squares are there on a checkerboard? Jamie, yes, he did grow up to be beautiful, but specifically a swan. How many squares are there on a checkerboard? No, it's not 56. It's not 54. There we go. Jamie Ferry comes through with a second answer, which is correct, which is 64. There we go. 8 by 8. Exactly. Guys, if you're new to the channel, just give me a big brain emoji. Let me know that you're there. That'd be awesome. What was Little Miss Muffet making a meal of? What was Little Miss Muffet making a meal of? We're almost going to give away $5, guys. So if there's only 6 of you watching and only about 4 of you answering. So, yeah, if you stick around, you'll be in line for the money. What was Little Miss Muffet making a meal of? Not dead enemies, not pies, not milk. Anybody else got a guess? What was Little Miss Muffet making a meal of? Nobody knows their nursery rhymes anymore. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, making her do. Curds and whey. Curds and whey. Curds and whey. Buffet. Cheese buffet. No. All right. Okay. What's the main drag at Disney World? Cheese was close. That's right. Curds and cheese. What's the main drag at Disney World? What's that central place of a Disney World called? Technically, it's more like, it's not Disney World, it's Magic Kingdom in Disney World, but that's all right. What's the main drag at Disney World called? Anybody know? There's a reason they use the word drag. Yeah, the castle sim. But what's that area called? It's got a very specific name. And yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna start looking for the money question. Anybody know what's the main drag at Disney World called? Nobody knows what's the main drag at Disney World. It is called Main Street, USA. Main Street, USA. All right. I'm going to ask 2 more questions. Then we're going to ask the money question. Then I'll ask a few more. And then I'm going to call it quits. Here we go. 2 more questions before the money question. Are the sun and the moon... Oh, no, that's a silly question. Is Bambi a girl deer or a boy deer? That's a good question. Is Bambi a girl deer or a boy deer? Viper Fang guessing girl. Is Bambi a girl deer or a boy deer? RT Sasser guessing boy. Somebody else. Jamie guessing girl. Bambi actually is a boy deer. He's a boy, not a girl. All right, one more question before the money question. Here we go. What's the national anthem of Canada? Come on. What is the national anthem of Canada? Surely people know that. Viper Fang says, "Oh, Canada." Yes, it is "Oh, Canada," but it's just the letter O. We're not surprised by our country name. It's just a single O, like, I don't know, isn't that like a hailing of something like "Oh, Canada." Like, wonderful, not surprised we called it Canada. All right, here's the money question. Then I'll ask the final five. So the money question now, then the final five, and then we'll wrap it up. It's not going to be an hour today. It's not even. I don't think there's even a what do you call it? An apostrophe. Yeah, it's just "Oh, Canada." Anyways, we stand on guard for thee. All right. Here's the money question. Usually I do, there's only 6 of you watching. Usually I write down a random number. But I think the lag is pretty short here. So this is going to be the first person. So I write down the number 1. No, I'm telling you. So the first person to answer this gets it. I want the full name. Okay. It's a name question. No short forms. Okay. So in other words, 2 words. You got it? All right, here we go. For a $5 Amazon gift card, here is the question. Whose pet is Pluto? Whose pet is Pluto? Whose pet is Pluto? First answer I see gets it right. Viper Fang nails it with a Mickey Mouse. So Viper Fang, do you have Instagram? Do you have Instagram, Viper Fang? It's a yes or no question. RT Sasser, a little slow on the gun. Yes, it was Mickey Mouse. Viper Fan, do you have Instagram? Just message yes or no. If the answer is yes, no. Do you have Twitter? Viper Fang, do you have Twitter? Okay, there we go. Well, the only problem, Viper Fang, what's your username? There we go, Viper Fang. Yeah, that's what I can do. What's your username on Reddit? What's your username on Reddit? Ooh. Am I breaking up here? The lag is sick. We saw the answer before the question. Okay, so Viper Fang, I will message you, and I've seen that before. I think I've been calling you Bayak. Anyways, I will message you, and then is the lag better? I'm just seeing that. I will message you on Reddit, and then you can respond and let me know. Oh, battery acid. There we go. Battery acid. There we go. Okay, Viper Fang, I will message you. Here we go. This is the final 5, guys. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I just like doing trivia. I like giving away the money. It's not a lot, but eventually, hopefully, if you keep following me, keep letting people know about me, yeah, we'll get a bigger community here. Reddit is awesome, but they don't pay you. There's no way to monetize, at least here in YouTube. So thanks for hanging out. We are into the final 5. So enjoy here. What country was the first railroad built in? What country was the first railroad built in? If you enjoyed this format, it's obviously what I do on Reddit and YouTube. You can look at my 2 previous YouTube ones. Again, every minute you watch is a chance for me to put in the hours so I can get monetized on. Yes, England, UK, all except both answers. That is correct. 4 more questions. In 1990, which city had the world's tallest building? That's what I'm going to ask. because it has that here, but it has changed tremendously since then. Which city in 1990 has had the world's tallest building? No, it's not New York City. Anybody else? Which city had the world's tallest? Oh, there. Hey, how you doing, Denjoga? Thanks for chiming in with your big brain. Who knows? There we go. Viper Fang has it right. It was, in fact, Chicago. Chicago, world's tallest building. The CN Tower existed, but it's not considered a building per se. It's the world's self-standing structure. Yeah, there we go. Well, we're almost done here, Denjoga. We're in the final three. Yeah, here we go. Final three questions. Which U.S. president was once a well-known actor in 1990 or before? Because we had one. I don't know if we consider him well-known actor, the more recent one, but which U.S. president was once a well-known actor before 1995? There we go. Denjoga had Ronald Reagan. You are correct. Alrighty. Two more questions, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, let people know about it. You're in the right place. Actually, here's one request. If you go to Reddit and you go to r/generous trivia, there's the second one has all my socials in there. I'm going to start firing those up, but there's literally nobody on Facebook, or very few on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you go and just follow or like those pages, at least I won't be yelling to nobody. So, Auntie, thank you for big braining it. 7 of you here. Unfortunately, we're on our last two questions, but thanks for showing up. Here we go. Which conducts heat better, metal, water, or air? Which conducts heat better, metal, air, or water? Metal, 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 metal. Everybody knows. You're all big braining it. So yes, nice to see you guys big brain. All right, this is the final question. Just as we hit 8 concurrent, I'm just a bit out of gas. Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge the last Reddit, or at least 2 Reddits ago, where I was a bit challenged with my delivery. Go. Final question. You guys, big brain again. Thanks to the winner. I will message you in Reddit, and we'll get you your $5. What state boasts the Angels, the Giants, and the Padres? What state boasts Angels, Giants, and Padres? Which state boasts Angels, Giants, and Padres? Air is a good insulator, yes. Which state, am I not pronouncing this correctly? Which state boasts Angels, Giants, and Padres? Denjoga has it right. They're actually not all in LA, right? It is the San Francisco Giants, the California Angels, which I think is in Anaheim, or the Anaheim Angels, and the San Diego Padres. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all your support. Again, if you can go to Facebook, Instagram, it's all under Generous Trivia. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If I get a few more followers there, it'll make sense to start going there too. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Tonight, I think I'm gonna do one more at 10 o'clock. I got some plans this afternoon. So, guys, enjoy it. Be good to each other, and we will see you next time. 10 o'clock tonight. Bye, guys.